I never thought this would happen to me, but I suffered from insomnia for about 8 months. I couldn't figure it out, and then I finally decided that I was sick of restless nights and waking up really tired the next morning, which affected my performance and my relationships. So I decided to pull my socks up and figure out this thing. So I want to share 3 things with you in this video, and the first one being causes of insomnia, and the second one being doctors' recommendations to cure insomnia, and third one will be my story and what allowed me to cure insomnia and start sleeping properly after only about 4 days. So stick around. I'll bring up this slide that I got from a YouTube med cram videos as presented by the doctors, by the doctor, for the doctors. So these are the causes. Apparently, according to research, 35% is psychiatric illness, so depression, anxiety. 15% is psychophysiological, so performance anxiety. What they mean by this is when you go to bed, actually you feel sleepy and tired, and as soon as you hit the pillow, your eyes open widely and you're not able to fall asleep. 12% is alcohol and illicit drugs. Another 12% is what's called restless leg syndrome. 10% is circadian rhythm, and they can be thrown out of whack by, say, traveling overseas, flying, not sleeping during night, being up. So jet lag basically. And 9% is paradoxical. This is where people report to have trouble sleeping and suffer from insomnia, only to be shown that once hooked up to the machine, no insomnia was detected. So this is what doctors recommend you do to get over your insomnia. And so point number 1, sleep until rested, then get up. Number 2 is keep a regular sleep schedule. So go to bed at a certain time and get up at the same time. Do not fall asleep. Number 4 is exercise regularly for 20 minutes, 4 to 5 hours before bedtime. So not within 4 to 5 hours, but push it out 4 to 5 hours before bedtime. If you exercise too close to the bedtime, that will actually wake you up and you won't be able to sleep. So number 5 is avoid caffeinated drinks in the afternoon. So after 12 o'clock, no coffee, no tea. Point 6 is avoid alcohol at bedtime. And number 7 is avoid smoking in the afternoon. I don't know where they got this one. I suppose avoid smoking permanently. Number 8, do not go to bed hungry. Number 9, and just going back to point number 8, I found that if you eat avocados, yogurt, or slightly higher foods higher in carbohydrates, that seem to do the trick. Number 9, adjust bedroom environment. So make it dark, well ventilated. Make sure there's no noises present. Number 10 is deal with worries before bedtime. Some suggest that you write down all the worries and all the things that you have to do tomorrow on a piece of paper and just throw it out. The stimulus control is what actually solved it for me. So go to bed only when sleepy. So don't try and force sleep, which is the point number 2 for sleep hygiene on the left there. And so point number 2 in the stimulus control is use bed for sleep and sex only, no television, reading or eating. Number 3 is something I actually implemented, and I had to do the first couple of days. I'd go to bed, so get out of bed if not able to sleep, fall asleep in 20 minutes. So return to bed only when sleepy. So I remember getting up, don't want to be doing anything strenuous. So once you get up, maybe go and read, not in the bed. Or what I did is I went and washed the dishes, rearranged the dishes and put them away. from the dishwasher and that. Return to bed only when sleepy, and repeat as many times as necessary. Yes, exactly. If you think you're not going to get enough sleep for the next day, you can't afford to walk away and get out of bed. If you haven't fallen asleep 20 minutes, just keep doing it until you are able to fall asleep. Point number 4 is wake up at the same time each day. This is exactly what I did. I would set up the alarm clock at 6 o'clock, and it was very hard because I didn't have anything to do in the morning. My work started later, so I was able to sleep until 7:30. So I fell by the wayside first few times, only to say to myself, look, until and unless I follow these steps, I will not be able to sleep properly. So I would get up religiously at 6 o'clock and in the morning. So, and point number 5 is very important, is no napping. I know some health sites will talk about how important the power naps are, but you know what? If you suffer from insomnia, do not nap. Go for a walk, go do something, because lying down on your couch and reading a book, you'll fall asleep. You will have a nap. So you've got to stop yourself from having a nap. Just go and do something else. So another thing to remember is just going back to causes. As you can see, none of these causes list a deficiency, vitamin, mineral deficiency. I was even thinking that it could be some sort of a heavy metal poisoning because I had some amalgam tooth fillings. And none of that is listed as causes for insomnia. So get it into your head that your insomnia is actually in your head, and you need to get over it by following those steps. As soon as you realize that you are in control, it is not going to be a magic pill that will save you. It is only going to be you going to bed fully relaxing and not thinking about having to fall asleep. Because guess what? If you don't fall asleep within 20 minutes, you get up and go and do something else. And when you think you're ready, you come back. Don't think about falling asleep. Just go to bed, relax, head to toe, relax one part of your body at a time. Start with your head, each arm, shoulders, your back, your legs, your feet. And that's the only way to fall asleep.